So my name is Josephine Chere. I'm a fourth-year student at the University of Nairobi, pursuing a Bachelor of Arts in Broadcast Production. At the University of Nairobi Travel Theatre, I am the organizing secretary and also the department head for the film department.
Can you tell us more about the University of Nairobi Travel Theatre?
So the University of Nairobi Travel Theatre is a club in the university that brings together all talents across the various campuses of the university. So it started as a free traveling theatre, but then it was later on changed to the University of Nairobi Traveling Theatre. And our motto is creative minds, first minds.
So what performances do you typically perform at the University of Nairobi Travel Theatre?
Yes, so for performances, we do different things. We have different departments that encompass all the different talents. So we have the play department, which offers plays and musicals. We also have the dance department, which offers different dances. We have the modern dance, the traditional dances. We also have the poetry department, which offers things like solo verses, the spoken words, the poetry pieces themselves. Yes.
So obviously there's a criteria you guys use to recruit new members in the club. So what's the procedure that comes with bringing in new members? What criteria do you guys use?
So for bringing in new members, mostly we do it at the beginning of like an academic year, which is different from not really January, but mostly at September, October, right around there. So we target the first years, but when we make the call, we generally make the call to everyone. So even if you're in second year, fourth year, you're welcome to the auditions, although they're mostly for the first years who join. But we also have a walk-in where we do our practices from 2 to 8, around 8 every day. So you can also walk in at any time of the day and just say you want to do your auditions, you do them and then you get a call.
What can you say, do you guys recruit members who are polished at, let's say, is very good at singing, someone who take also members, people who just want to learn various arts in the University of Nairobi Traveling Theatre?
So we don't take people who are polished. We understand that some people did not do acting in high school, primary school, so we don't take polished people. You come and show us what you have, and if we see the potential of learning new, we link you up. So we have a rule where when you join us, there's usually a question during the audition. Are you willing to learn new things, or are you just coming as a polished singer who knows the singing? So we have a rule where you learn everything. So you might find you came as an actor, just a singer, and then when other things go on stage to teach you how to learn how to dance, how to do poetry, so we teach others.
So what inspired you to join the theatre club? Because obviously I don't think that this is the only club that is there in the university. So what inspired you to join the University of Traveling Theatre specifically?
So basically I'd say it's the fact that I am an actress from a very young age. So I started doing drama club in class 4, went to those nationals from that young age. So when I was going to the University of Nairobi, I came with the mentality of if there's a drama club or a theatre club. By then I thought it was still a drama club. But if there's a theatre club, I knew I was going to definitely come and join. So when I got here, immediately I got the call to come to the university, and we reported I was looking for the theatre club. But luckily enough, they sent the audition to the email, and I went for the auditions, and then I got picked.
Can you share the most memorable thing or experience you had while in the University of Nairobi Traveling Theatre?
The most memorable experiences are many. I'd say we have gone to many nationals, like Mombasa, Embu recently. But I'd say the most memorable time for me was the first time that I performed Phenomenal Woman.
Yeah.
It's a poem that I'm known to do by Maya Angelou, and it's quickened something in me that I didn't know I actually had. It's like a new level of
roles do you typically take in the University of Nairobi traveling theatre?
So when I joined, I knew I'm an actress because I have won affiliates for that, so I joined as an actress. But then with time, I started dancing. I also discovered that I'm very good singing. So I do dancing, singing, acting, poetry. I love writing poetry. So,
No, I'm seeing that.
yeah.
Okay, so what skills have you developed through participation in the theatre club?
For skills, I'd say there's a lot of confidence. When you're in the theatre club, you learn how to communicate, how to just to hold yourself. There's also been a lot of leadership. I've been part of the leadership there since my second year and now in my fourth year. So I'd say I've gained a lot in terms of leadership. There, in like previous drama clubs, you have a patron who's always there. You have people who come to train you. There it is you guys, it's you students, and you do everything for yourself. So I'd say I've learned a lot.
So you say that you are a student at the University of Nairobi taking broadcast production as a course. So how has you being in a theatre club helped improve in classwork, like broadcast production? How has your skills in theatre club helped you in your course?
I'd say, as I've said, I'm very motivated for the show there, and I'd say the traveling theatre has given me a lot of, in terms of equipment, to like practice. I have directed so many films for the University of Nairobi Traveling Theatre. So you find that I started directing in like second year. So now you're required to do projects in fourth year, and you're like, this is very simple because when I started very early. So I'd say that it is what I am learning and theatre production, one and the same thing, I'd say.
So obviously in the club there are many challenges. You can't say that it's all good there. So what are the challenges you faced as a member, also as a member of the University of Nairobi Traveling Club when you joined, and also as a leader right now?
So the challenges that I faced when I joined, I think coming to university, there was that freedom of you have your time, you have to know how you're scheduling it. Nobody's calling you and saying you've not come to class and something like that. So when I came at first, I thought, well, freedom. So I did go to classes. I missed a lot of classes, I'd say that. But time I again learned that you have to balance, because I was looking at this as a passion and now I'm looking at this as classes, but then now I realize that I have to balance it. I balanced it. As a leader, some of the challenges you face, well, challenges of leadership are like one and the same thing. So as a leader, the challenges that I faced, as I say, leading is challenging. Leading grown-ups. Oh, I was a leader in high school, but that was different. There you tell someone I'm going to punish you. Here you're leading grown-ups who can like talk back at you and things like that. But then again, you learn how to respect people. You learn how the world is because now we are all adults. Yeah, so I'd say I've learned a lot how to handle adults in the real world.
How do you think the University of Nairobi Traveling Theatre impacts like the university fraternity, like the community of the university itself?
I'd say, first of all, the theatre is it's not a departmental thing. Most people think it's a thing, it's part of the literature and performing arts department, but it's not. It is actually a vice chancellor's. It's the same as the choir is a vice chancellor's thing. It is also a vice chancellor's thing. So I'd say it helps a lot in performances around school. Just making events lively, where you take on bands, take on poetry, and all that. There's also a lot of theatre for development happening. So we use it to express so many things that are happening around the university, just reflect what is happening in the university. So you find as a student, if you have something you want to communicate to the LEC and you've been given the chance to do so you go and let it all out there.
So I wanted to ask also, like, are there opportunities that you get while being part of the University of Nairobi Traveling Theatre Club? Let's say you yourself as a leader there, what are some of the opportunities, or what are some of the things that you get, like the credits and the flowers that you get as being part of the University of Nairobi Traveling Theatre?
Of course, the opportunities are so many. First of all, I'd say you get to interact with lecturers who, of course, are practicing they're practitioners in the industry. So you interact, or you can interact with the lecturer in class, but then when you're interacting with them on a production level, it's very different. So you're interacting with people in the industry. They set you up. There's a lot of connections. I know I started, I was wondering as a point where you start to perform, but then you come here, you perform, and people see you performing, and they call you other gigs out there to go and perform. So there's definitely a lot of networking, and yeah, so you get experience, exposure. There's the film credits that I've earned from that. Yeah. Yeah, so basically not only as part of the University of Nairobi Trans Theatre, but my career is in arts. I am a film producer. That's what I'm doing here in the University of Nairobi. So I would hope to continue acting, of course, with theatre, doing poetry. There's a lot of production that are coming around poetry in Nairobi especially. I'd hope to continue as a film director, as a film actress, as an editor, and as a scriptwriter.
How do you balance your schoolwork and the University of Nairobi Juggling Theatre Club?
Basically, as I said, it's more of priorities. Prioritize. Everything is always going to seem urgent, but the minute you sit down and you write it down, you're going to know this is what I need to do. It's obviously prioritizing your graduation. So what do I need to do to first of all graduate and not just be here? So yeah, so basically I just make sure that I have my priorities set straight. So the advice is first of all you have to be a student at the university, and that is mostly only for discipline issues. If somebody comes from out there and they do things here because they know there's nothing you can